everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and hopefully from the opening of this video you were able to see I went to the range today and I shot a couple things, but I wanted to give you a initial kind of thoughts and impressions on the two guns that I did shoot and go over those, because I know that sometimes you guys like to know my immediate thoughts on these, because I took two awesome 22 caliber pistols to the range tonight, and it was so nice because when I was there it was just me by myself. I have 24-hour biometric access to the range, and I think I got there around, I don't know, about 8 o'clock or so, and my range is usually closed on Mondays, and so I can get in anytime, and so there wasn't really a lot of people there, and it was awesome. So for me as an introvert and also trying to film content, it was perfect. Perfect night at the range. And both guns tonight were awesome. They worked great and were super accurate and so much fun to shoot. You just have to admit that 22 long rifle is just a fun caliber. So let's first talk about the Volquartsen Mamba. I showed this off last night. I decided that today was going to be a 22 caliber day, so I took the Colt Diamondback revolver and the Volquartsen Mamba. So this one's built off of the Ruger 2245, and this thing is awesome. And I like it more than I thought I would, because it is a target pistol. Now, typically I am not a target shooter. However, this gun has tactical or tactical things to it. So I wasn't sure how I was going to review it at first. I was like, well, should I review it as a target pistol, which, I don't know, it's not necessarily my forte. Should I review it as a tactical 22? Because we have a rail, we got a compensator, we got a rail here at the bottom. It's kind of a blend, and I figured this out. It's kind of a blend between a target gun and a race gun. So I reviewed it from a practical standpoint. Yes, I reviewed it from a target standpoint, but then I said, you know, you might own this gun or buy this gun as a defense weapon. I know that sounds crazy to some people, but there are some people out there that cannot handle anything more for personal protection than 22 long rifle. They just have that weak of hands, or it's just what they're comfortable with. And while I might not recommend that as a caliber for self-defense, you can do whatever you want when it comes to your decisions, when it comes to your home defense. And this gun could be set up for that type of application. You could have a laser or light on it. You could have some type of red dot up here. And I wanted to review it as that. And then, of course, run maybe some self-defense 22 through it and see how it worked. Well, let me tell you, this is one heck of an accurate firearm. This thing was awesome. It was kind of weird when I was reviewing the footage to see how much, I guess I'll call it flames, I was getting out of this little compensator. I didn't think 22 long rifle would have that much, but it actually works. And the trigger in this is fantastic, and I can shoot it really fast, as you saw from the opening of this video. Now, most of the shooting I did with this was in the realm of target shooting, and it's awesome. It is so accurate. I did have to adjust the sights a little bit, but once I dialed those in, it was one of the most accurate handguns I've ever shot and reviewed. But I could see a range and like practical application for this gun. Even though it's designed for, I guess, target shooting, as I said, you could use it for home defense. You could use it as a range toy. You could use it as a competition gun. This pistol, I think, checks a lot of boxes for a lot of people. And so I had an absolute fantastic time with this particular gun. This thing is just very, very nice. The other firearm that I did review is the Colt Diamondback. Now, my experience with this, and this is a classic one. This isn't one of the new ones. My experience with this revolver mirrors my first experience with a Colt Python 15 years ago. And I am not a very good revolver shooter. And I will always preference my videos that I shoot revolvers in with that. I definitely shoot semi-autos a lot better. But there was something about the Python, ergonomics, or just how well built it is, that when I fired it for the first time, it was the most accurate handgun I'd ever fired 15 years ago. I couldn't miss with that thing. And I was kind of expecting to have a similar experience with this that I do mini revolvers, that I probably shoot it okay, but then in general, as the target goes out further, my group will get bigger, I'll throw my shots, double action won't be very good. This was exactly the same as the Colt Python. I know the Diamondbacks are not as high quality and not as precise because they weren't made by hand like the Pythons were. But this revolver, just like that Volquartsen, crazy accurate for me. This kind of sparked I want to say like a love again with revolvers. And I know it's just a 22, but man, was it so much fun. And at 25 yards, my group was like that. And for me on revolver, that is incredible. Yeah, this thing is awesome. I did enjoy the fact that because it was a revolver, I was able to use some of the ammunition that I know I can't run in semi-autos. And this is nothing to do with the gun, but I want to share some information with you guys. That if you guys ever see Armscore 22 long rifle for sale as like the bulk packs, and you're thinking, man, I can buy this stuff pretty cheap, avoid it like the plague. I would say that when I run it in semi-autos, 50% of them will not fire. I mean, you get strong strikes on the rim. They don't go off. This one, of course, we get double strike capability. So if one doesn't go off, I can continue just to do kind of double action and it will go through the cylinder and it still doesn't go off. I'm telling you, the Armscore 22 stuff sucks. Now, I did use CCI mini mags most of the time, and I used Federal 22 long rifle flat nose self-defense in one of the videos. But I did try to use some of that Armscore stuff because it doesn't run in anything. And I'm thinking, okay, I can run it in a revolver. I don't have to worry about it cycling the action of a semi-auto. Man, that stuff sucks. It's accurate, and it's also loaded inconsistently. There was definitely some that were loaded what sounded like subsonic, and there were definitely some that were supersonic, and you can hear the differences between the cracks. And yeah, so it's just such an inconsistent loading of 22. Just avoid Armscore 22 long rifle like the plague. But this was such a great revolver to shoot, and it's probably going to be the best revolver review I ever do because it's simply awesome. It's simply awesome, and it makes me look like a better shot than I actually am. So I had so much fun with both of these pistols tonight. Yeah, it was awesome. It's the kind of range experience that I always want to come back and tell you guys about. You know, sometimes I go to the range and I just have problem after problem after problem. Not tonight. Not tonight. Both of these were absolute joys to shoot. Absolute joys to shoot. I'm just ecstatic right now because they were just awesome. So that's the projects for this week. I'm going to try to get these range reports done. And I started filming a few of the product reviews that I have to do. And I'll set those for like Saturday releases. I got asked a question, by the way, by somebody. A great comment, by the way. Not one of those mean comments. That I may make a commentary video on. And I want to ask you guys if you guys would want to hear me talk about it. Somebody asked, what would I tell somebody else who wants to make YouTube content or content for social media related to guns? And what have I learned on my YouTube journey to help other people? Even though my channel is really small, what lessons could I impart upon others? Is that something you guys would like me to do a video on? Or should I just reply to that commenter and just kind of tell them what I think? Because I got about 3 or 4 really important things that if you want to make content on social media, make videos, that I think you should do and think about. So tell me if you would want to see that as a commentary video on my main channel. I'd like to make it, but you guys tell me if that would be of any interest to you. Because it wouldn't just be how to make YouTube content, it would be how to make specifically firearms content and how I think you should approach it. So let me know in the comments section below what you think about that. I kind of thought that was an excellent question and an excellent video idea, but I don't want to bore people, so you guys tell me. I also, by the way, got the best mean comment of the week, and it was on my Colt 1911, what's the difference between a Series 70, 80, and 90? And I don't want to give it away because it was so funny. It's so funny, and when you guys read it, it wasn't really, I guess it wasn't, I don't want to say it was like a slam against me. I just don't understand why this person thought what they did. Oh, it's so good. It is like the best comment ever. And I think when you guys see it and have me read it, you guys are going to be shaking your heads and laugh. It is awesome. But I think I'm going to save it because I'll probably get some more mean comments this week that I can do my little mean comment of the week video. But anyway, tell me what you guys think about my experiences with these 2 pistols. And do you guys own either of these 2? What do you think? And do your experiences mirror mine? Because my night at the range was absolutely awesome. And I am filming this right now at 11:45 at night because it's been a long day. I went to the range, had to have dinner and all that. And here I am in the garage, and I don't have to wake up too early in the morning. So I'm out here doing stuff. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. And the word of the day. The word of the day is going to be... I gotta think about this one. Fun. Fun is the word of the day because I had so much fun with these awesome pistols. Just an outstanding range day. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.